Alright YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Jamie May here, back with another one, man. Today oh shit, got caught in my throat. Pause. I want to break down this ESBC gameplay trailer. I just feel like I should have did this a long time ago, but I wanted to wait till after the roundtable to do so. First thing I really want to get into is the esports thing. I know we kind of touched on this on the roundtable, but I just want to talk about it just a tad bit. I really feel like the esports is really growing. Shout out to Pressy. I'm a boxer. Y'all know, if you're in the UFC 4 community, you know who that is. Shout out to Grappler. They got a real nice league going on over there. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below. But the esports scene is looking real nice. It's gonna be better than UFC 4 esports. Sorry, hate to break it to you. It's not the ESFL itself. It's just the state of UFC 4's complete dog shit. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into the first thing, and that is the movement and control scheme. Now with the movement, right? You can see Arthur here. Let's play the video. You can see he's moving, right? He's moving backwards and things. Will he be as effective moving? But I've never seen Arthur fight before, but let's just say, for instance, he's better on his back foot than he is going forward. We all know, for example, Triple G is very notorious for walking forward, pressing the opponent, but going backwards, Triple G is not as effective. Will that play into ESBC? It will. Will switch stances play into effect? Will being on your back foot, are you more effective on your back foot than going forward? Will that play into effect? You know what I mean? That's what I saw when I was watching this. Let me know what y'all think, but we're gonna continue, because we're gonna dissect this. It's not really a breakdown, it's more of a critique and like questions. Not really questions, but you know, it's something like
fighters in the game.
Now, you see how fluid they're moving. Now with UFC 4, the fluidity, that's what's really missing with all of this. Now they don't have the punches down. We're gonna get into the punches. ESBC doesn't have the fluidity of the punches. They have it, but it's not like completely there to where it's like completely done. But the fluidity is there, and that's what UFC 4 is missing. They're missing that fluid. If you watch some of my videos, and Dot pointed this out, you can see like when a UFC character is punching somebody, it's not like it's not fluid. It's like a punch, then a pause, and then the next animation goes. It's not like fluid. Like watch this. And with the movement too, the movement is not fluid at all.
It's an area that we've put in.
You see how fluid that is? You saw how he did this, and you see how fluid that is? That's real fluid.
Perfect. Because
see the feints and everything it's fluid. The lunges is not like a lunge then pause, or pull back then pause. It's just fluid head movement, fluid movement. And I want to talk about this ref AI too. This ref AI, if you don't know, the ref AI, I say IA. The ref AI is gonna be Kenny Bayless. Kenny Bayless, world-renowned boxing referee. I really want to see, is it like gonna play into Kenny Bayless's tendencies in real life? How aggressive is he gonna be? How cautious is he gonna be? How cautious is this referee gonna be? Is Kenny Bayless gonna be the only referee? You know what I mean? It's like different things, but I'm real excited for this referee thing. I hope the referee's just not standing there just to be there to call fouls like in fucking Fight Night Champion. And another thing I want to talk about, look at the interface of the I don't know if y'all can see my cursor, but look at the interface of the layout of the screen. You can see you have this look very sleek. You can see like they almost have like the like how much damage you have on your body in the bottom left and bottom right. They have the world flag from not the world flag, but the country flag of where the fighter is from, and then you have the heart rate, which is cool. Another thing, these rival gloves look so clean on Arthur. Like his whole outfit looks clean. If you go back into the March or April update, you can see his like gear was not looking as good, but now it looks very fucking clean. It looks very fluid, and like I said, where is he at? Kenny Bayless is gonna be in the game. He is gonna be in the game. Another thing I want to talk about, can we just get into blocking? Where's the blocking at? Movement slips. Punching was blocking. Before we get into the blocking though, let's talk about the control scheme as a whole. Now I asked this on a round table, but like I'm pretty sure the same control layout is gonna be for said PS5 controller, but are we gonna have to use an Xbox controller? Like, do we really have to use one, or are we gonna be able to use a PS5? That's all I wanted to ask, our PS4 controller. But look at some of these movements, right? LT left stick, block movement. You can move the block with RT, and then the right stick. Slip. Now some of these, the slip and the clinches, you're gonna have to hold. You're gonna have to click on the left stick. So let me get my PS5 controller. You're gonna have to click. I don't know if y'all can see this. You're gonna have to click on the left stick. What it said, click on the left stick and then move it. You're gonna have to like do this. You're gonna have to like click on it and then move it. That's okay. I really feel like you shouldn't have to like fucking press on it, but it's gonna just take some getting used to. But this control scheme is very, 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 very similar to Fight Night Champion. I do think people who use more of the stick work, body modifiers, punching modifiers, things like that, I feel like they will have more of an advantage to people who use buttons. But yeah, let's get into the blocking. Where's blocking at? Where's blocking? All right, blocking. Now, we brought this up in a round table, the 6-axis blocking that was established in the earlier Fight Nights. I'm gonna let pause that, my guy. Let me explain. I'm gonna let Darhkseid explain.
Seen in not Fight Night Round 4, UFC most recently. We just have the high-low block, body, head block. The 6-axis basically is you can block each side, so you can block your left side of your head, right side of your head, left side of the body, right side of the body. You can block, and then you can block just straight down, up and down. So that's going to be the 6 axis. So you got basically up top, you got the center, left and right, and then your body, center of your body, and then left and right to your body. Yes, so you can block basically just more targeted specifically to where you think the shot's going to go. But previously in the Fight Night games, it also came along with like a parrying system, right? So someone's throwing a hook to the left side of your head and you block with the 6-axis to that left side. It would give them like a small little stun animation where you can return like a parry shot. Now the only problem with that in the Fight Night games is the window is so long, it looks super unnatural.
Keely, he throws out the jab. Keely throws out the jab to Arthur, right? That jab,
whilst these
right?
punches aren't as powerful as throwing a punch
Yeah,
without
they're not
blocking,
powerful.
it opens up
Get to the
another
blocking.
aspect of
Damn.
defense for the player.
So
You
it's
can
not
throw a
going...
jab and a straight whilst holding the block button and flicking the right stick to confirm the...
Alright, y'all, so Darhkseid explained that, right? So now look at
Players
this.
will
You can see O'Keely, he has a high guard and he's throwing that, he's popping the jab out on Arthur, but you can see he's still blocking. That's amazing that you can punch while still blocking. And to touch on the 6-axis thing, I feel like 6-axis, now that I've did the round table things like that, my opinion has changed. I feel like 6-axis should be the standard default boxing, not boxing but blocking mechanism. If people want the old school R2 high, LT low, they can do that, but I feel like the 6-axis should be all around default, especially for comp play. But I really like that you're able to punch out of guard, because this is really effective. Because let's say for instance you're on the outside, you don't want to get hit with a big bomb, but you're on the outside, you have your high guard up and you just sticking that jab out, that's interesting. Another thing I wanted to talk about is the slips. Now as you know, people call other people bobblehead in UFC 4, but the slips,
players
right?
will also
Now look at, he slips the jab to the right. Now it was kind of like a lazy jab. He just threw a jab out there to fill him out, but he was able to slip it. Now you can see the opportunities of a counter just off of one slip of the jab, right? You got his left hand, so you got the left uppercut to the body, you got the left hook to the face. You can throw a combination to the body. You can actually slip and then pull back and then come in with a straight, and you can do a lot of things off of this slip. I don't know you're gonna be able to do that, but that would be interesting if you can. But it's a lot of counters off of this slip. And what I do like is, like in in Fight Night Champion, when you counter, and I didn't play round 4, so I don't know if this is in round 4, but I know in Fight Night Champion, when you slip in a counter, it's like a flash on the screen. I don't need to see that for it to be a counter. If it's a counter, it's a counter. Move on. I don't need a visual on my screen to tell me, okay, that was a counter. No, I need to read my opponent to see how hard was that counter. Did that counter hurt him? Things like that. But you can see the opportunities off of one slip, right? So let's play it.
I'll be able to.
look at that. So he goes from the left to his right. So he slips the jab, right? So Okila, he threw a jab straight, jab cross, right? He slips the jab, he goes to the left, he throws the straight, he goes to the right. Now you can see the opportunity of counter again. He has his guard low. That left arm is blocking his body, but Arthur, his right hand, you can go over the top with a hook, man. You slip that jab, you come back, you can throw that hook. Now if he gets his guard high enough, you can throw a feint and probably work the body more. But it's just countless amount of opportunities with the movement of slips. And let's play it again, because this is what I was talking about earlier. Watch this. He throws that hook. That's a beautiful check move, by the way.
On the left stick.
So he gets that. He throws the 1-2 again, slips it. It kind of like grazed him, but he still gets it. Now he does the pullback. You can do a pullback straight. Now you can do a power straight pullback. That would be interesting. Again, the body's wide open, over the top, overhand is open. A lot of with the countering mechanism that they're doing, I really like, because they're giving you opportunities to read your opponent. You're gonna be able to make this read. Is he gonna block high? Is he gonna block low? What would be the best opportunity? What would be the best punch? I mean, for me to hurt my opponent, would it be a body uppercut, that left body uppercut to his body because his body is wide open, or would it be that hook or overhand over the top? Or would it be pulling back and then coming in with a straight, like I mentioned earlier when he was flipping left to right? Just very interesting stuff. Another thing I want to get into, the combination punches. Now, before we get into this, I'm going to show a clip. Juice, shout out to Juice, man. Shout out to my guy Juice. He showed a clip of Arthur throwing a jab, so I'm going to show that clip now.
Arthur's stepping forward, right? He's stepping forward. He should be turning the jab over, and it should be a stiff jab, right? I can probably find some clips of Lyndon Arthur. His jab will shatter your nose, right? The sound of his jab hitting his opponent's face and glove, there's a thud.
Slower pace. These fast jabs now coming into a rhythm and a pattern up there. They need quick reflexes, very pleased in that corner.
All right, y'all see Arthur throwing that jab, right? All right, here we go. These are the punches, by the way. So, oh shit, my bad. These are the punches. Here we go. Y'all saw that, right? All right.
So combinations play a very
ESBC. Come on, ESBC. I'm gonna slow it down for y'all. I'm gonna slow it down. Here we go. I'm gonna slow it down. Here we go. I'm gonna slow it down for y'all.
combinations.
Here we go. Now watch this. Watch this. Come on, ESBC, you serious? That's not really, that's not Arthur's jab. He got a real stiff, heavy jab, man. Now, I don't know if that plays into the punch modifier, which it doesn't. I mean, his jab is pretty stiff. That looks like kind of throw that out there to get him. That's like bait. That's like worms on a fishing pole, you know what I'm saying? That's a lazy jab, but that has to get fixed. The fluidity of the punches, like I mentioned earlier, are gonna be a big thing. But in this clip right here, I don't feel it. We said this in a round table. I'm gonna be referencing this round table a lot. It doesn't feel like when he's throwing this combo. Let's watch this combo. The combo looks crispy. Now don't get me wrong. Hold on, let's go. The combo is crispy. Let's look at it again. The combo is crispy. All right, come on. All right, I gotta take this shit out of. No, we don't.
So combinations.
All right, he throws the jab, boom, comes over with the right hook, left body uppercut, and then left. That's a Mike Tyson combo, by the way. He throws the left body hook and then left lead uppercut. That's just beautiful. But anyway, that combination is beautiful, but it feels like Arthur has no pop on it. It feels like he's Caleb Plant. Listen, Caleb Plant, you my guy. Listen, y'all know how much I love Caleb Plant. It feels like he has no pop. It just feels like he's just throwing the punch. Like it's just like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's like worms on a fishing pole. It's just bait. You know what I'm saying? It don't has no value to the punches. I do feel like they're gonna work on that. Like I said, alpha footage, but ESBC, y'all gotta work on that. Another thing, the crowd. How interacted is the crowd gonna be? I don't know, but the crowd looks okay. You can see in instances when you're fighting, the crowd gets kind of blurry. I don't think that should be it. I don't know if they're trying to focus on the two fighters, but I feel like they get that realism television style of fighting. You should be able to see to some extent the crowd, the full crowd, not just the people in the front. But I don't know if they wanted to just focus on the fighters. You can see, look at how detailed these gloves are. You can see that I believe that's ESBC wrap on his gloves, but this is just very detailed. I'm not gonna lie, this is very detailed. Let's continue. And you can see Arthur, his heart rate is getting faster, which I kind of don't understand why. The heart rate system is gonna have to get explained a lot more to me, ESBC. I hope y'all are watching this because I have a question. Why is Arthur's heart rate higher? I mean, it's not really why, but like, shouldn't Patrick's heart rate be high? He just got hit with a mean ass combo. He should be fucking nervous. Getting on his bike, he should be like, okay, he shouldn't be this fucking calm. I understand that Arthur just threw a fucking combo and like his heart rate, he's getting his blood flowing, things like that. But Patrick, he should be, you know, his heart rate should be pumping a little bit more. I mean, he just got hit with a fucking, what was that, a 3-piece? He threw the jab. No, that's a 4-piece combination. Like his heart rate should be up a little bit more. That's just me though. All right, it's trickling between 69 and 71. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me get that out the way. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's trickling between 69 and 71, so that's okay, but it's still not good enough for me. He got hustle hall. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's put this shit back in fucking I'm not editing this out either. Let's put this shit motherfucking back in normal. All right, so he throws the jab again. He misses the hook. ESBC, please do not have tracking be a problem. Please do not have tracking be a problem. I'm tired of it in UFC 4 and many other games. Do not have tracking be a problem. Arthur is literally standing right in front of him. He should not have missed that hook unless Patrick did a slight sidestep or a slight pullback. He should not be missing this hook. Let's watch it again.
Yep.
He throws the jab, right?
Yep.
Here we go. He throws the hook. He's standing right in front of him. Why does that hook barely miss him? I understand you trying to do the same thing, but no, he's standing literally right in front of him. He's torquing his whole body in this hook. That hook should have fucking flushed his ass, and he misses that hook.
Together.
Like, come on, he gotta make that hook. He throws the jab again. Like I said, Arthur has a very stiff, clean jab. You have to throw it again. And like I was saying before, I like this. This should be in all camera angles. I should be able to see the crowd to a certain extent. The crowd looks kind of transparent. I hope they get like a more of a solid, color to them, because they look kind of like the referee, how the referee was kind of see-through and transparent. I hope they get kind of a solid look. But this motherfucker almost got hit with a fucking a hook. Shouldn't his heart rate be up a little bit more? His heart rate is still lower than fucking than Arthur's. His heart rate should be a little bit more. I hope that heart rate is explained a little bit more to us. All right, now he hits the hook, but that hook before, we had all that torque on it, that should have hit. Throws the body hook again, and he misses that. Now he misses that while pulling back. Now, not Arthur, but Patrick is just standing there. If Patrick was coming forward, that hook would have landed. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know how y'all feel about him missing that hook while he's pulling back. That just goes into the picking up the punches, you having the IQ, the player having to read the opponent, picking punches, things like that. And not really the last thing, but one of the main things I want to get into is this little clip right here. All right, I'm gonna play the clip.
His jab.
So he misses the hook, right?
His left hook. And
you see that? You see that, right? You can hear you can hear that, bro. That is just real detail. I love that sound. But again, why is his heart rate trickling between 69 and 71? I don't know. But that's just real beautiful. Let's look at that. You hear that? He hear that. Y'all hear that, huh, man? That's just beautiful. But my main question, right? Career stats, yeah. Where the career stats at, man? Where the career stats at, man? We saw Tyson Fury. We know Tyson Fury is in the game. If you don't know Tyson Fury is in the game, well, where the career stats at, man? All right, here we go. Where's the switch stance at? I feel like switch stance should be it should be very, very important in this. Switch stance needs to be in this game. UFC 4 switch stance is not irrelevant. I feel like there should be a switch stance stat in this, not just in career mode in general, but these are the only type of stat screen that we got to see. Switch stance should be implemented into all fighters. Excuse me. For example, Errol Spence Jr. is notorious for switching stances, not constantly, but he switches stances quite often in some of his fights, and it's real beautiful. Now, I wouldn't say this is kind of a bad thing, but Deontay Wilder from Orthodox is not going to be as strong as him from Southpaw. I'm just giving out an example. Deontay Wilder is a switching stances crazy like that. I know it's a heavyweight, but still, he's not switching stances crazy. He shouldn't be as strong if he's in southpaw than he is in orthodox because of the threat of the right hand. You know what I mean? It's just things like that. Wait, hold on. Let me go. I'm southpaw. This is southpaw. Yeah, I'm just making sure. He shouldn't be as strong. You get what I mean? So the shoe stance should be a factor in this. Another thing, I need dedicated player movements. If for instance Dominic Cruz, I keep having to bring up UFC 4, but it's kind of like the game I play. So UFC 4, Dominic Cruz has his own distinct movements with the movements and the lunges and things like that. Will that be an ESBC where the own players have their own distinct movements to give another player the same feel? Because Prayaxa said this in our roundtable. I hate to keep mentioning this, but he said this. He said in UFC 4 it feels like everybody has the same movement, and I tend to agree with him. Everybody does have the same movement outside of a couple of fighters. I don't feel the fluidity that I'm actually using the Conor McGregor. I don't feel the fluidity if I'm actually using the Khabib Nurmagomedov. I don't feel the fluidity in that. I hope that's in ESBC. And the Tyson Fury thing, I just want to give my quick thoughts on it. I really like this. If you're gonna have Tyson Fury in this game though, you gotta have Deontay Wilder. That's just all I have to say. You can look at this player. This player model is beautiful. UFC 4, they gave the motherfucker the 6-pack and shit, but this is beautiful. I think you have to have Deontay Wilder or AJ just to counteract the Gypsy King Tyson Fury. But I really think the mains at heavyweight, you're gonna see a lot of Ali versus Tyson Fury. You're gonna see a lot of that. But that's really all I have for my critiques and gameplay trailer breakdown things. Oh, another thing. Let's get into this. All right. Just one more little slight thing, right?
And moving the left stick around in the direction.
You see, like he's sticking out. You know what I'm saying? He's sticking out. You know what I'm saying? He's
So
playing.
what this does
He's playing
is it
around
brings
with
out
him.
unique
You
movements.
see that, huh? You see how he's doing that, but you see how O'Kelly is
This is
constantly switching stances. Is that gonna? I hope the switch stance that is gonna be in the game. My guy, why is you looking at me? You're ugly as shit. Simple. I'm sorry. If that's a real person, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you ugly. I'm sorry.
Combination of showboating and the
You
odd
see, he's
feint moving.
showboating, right? You see, he's kind of like inviting him to throw a punch, sticking his chin out. Listen, a lot of you motherfuckers gonna get caught with that. Do that to me, I'm throwing a mean ass straight behind that shit. Stick your fucking chin out, my guy. You're getting fucking rock. Simple. That should be an automatic rock state. The heart rate should be automatically going up. You know what I'm saying? But you can see
This is all part of the box.
you can see he's like inviting them and shit with the
Some
jerk of the
boxers will
head.
have more feints in their loose movement.
Look
Some
at the
boxers
feints.
will
Look
have
at
more
this.
of a showboating style.
You can see he's like moving in and out. That's cool. Like I said, player dedicated movements, player dedicated feels. But anyway, man, I hope I kind of didn't ramble on too much. I kind of hope y'all understood what I was trying to say. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all like, hope y'all comment, hope you subscribe if you're new. Listen, being the meat not productive, and do something productive for your day. Listen, OnlyFans is free. No, not OnlyFans is free. Listen, a subscription to my channel is free. Listen, you pay for OnlyFans, Pornhub Premium, you pay for that. You know what I'm saying? You pay for the RedTube. Listen, I know about all of them. I used to be one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I used to be. But y'all pay for all the subscriptions. A free subscription to my YouTube channel costs nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just so subscribe to the kid. But anyway, man, hope y'all have a good day, man. Till next time, it's your boy GMMA, and I'm out. I'm not about to salute. That shit's kind of weird.